Testing 1, 2. Testing. I'd like to welcome everyone to Russellville Cyclone basketball. It's a game 1 of the Arvest Hoopfest tournament here in Rogers. They alternate between Rogers and Rogers Heritage hosting this event. Russellville was in this event 2 years ago and won it. Back with a much different team this time around, and they're playing the host team, Rogers Mounties, in well, it's their new arena. They've had it less than a year, had it open less than a year. It opened in January. So almost close to a year old. And if you think Russellville hadn't played very much, they've only played 5 games. Rogers Mounties only have played 1 game. They're 1-0 on the season, defeating Van Buren. Seems like forever since we've seen the Cyclones play. Of course, they took a long break during Thanksgiving, and then they were at Star City, and we were at the Hot Springs Invitational Tournament covering the girls. A lot of info about the rest of this classic and on the girls' tournament. They're in the semifinals of the Morrilton Invitational. We'll talk about that through the night, and especially at halftime, we'll give you the rundown on what's on tap. We'll be posting. You can always go to our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth, to see when we're covering teams. We'll be posting about it. We can tell you tomorrow, these boys here play at 4:30. The girls play at 4 o'clock. We will not be able to be streaming the boys because, well, to be honest, I can't get off work and get up here by 4:30. But we're hoping to have a stream that if Rogers will stream the game, we'll definitely provide that for you on our Facebook page. And we'll be doing the girls' game because we can't get to Morrilton in time for that. And then we'll keep you updated on what's going on Saturday. As far as the Cyclones right now, after the Thanksgiving break, they came out and defeated Whitehall 63-57. It's been a while since they played. Been a while since they played at home. Russellville last played at home on November 21st against Fayetteville, and it's going to be a while before you can see them at Cyclone Arena. The girls will actually be at the arena next week twice. But the boys and girls will both be out there on December 19th. It'll be the Hoops for Hunger tournament, December 19th and 20th. That's your next best bet to see the boys. They'll be playing the last game on both days. It's turned into a classic, so you know when they're going to play. They'll be hosting Junction City on that first night. So it'll be a while to see them in person, but you can see them right here. We're going to step aside and wait a few minutes. They told us they may be starting some games early. Looks like they're not going to start too much early. The game before this one was Lee Summit against Heritage, and Lee Summit out of Missouri almost invoked the mercy rule in the fourth quarter, won that game easily. And so that got them back on time. We'll step aside and be back here in a few minutes to start our official post game. This is Russellville Cyclone basketball. Welcome to Russellville Cyclone basketball. Cyclones getting ready to take on Rogers Mounties. Rogers was out. They went back in. Now they're taking their official run out onto the court. Not sure if we're going to have the national anthem and all that before this game since this is the host team, but this is the third game of the day. Conway defeated Harrison in game 1. Lee Summit easily defeated Rogers Heritage in game 2. There's two different divisions, and you play both teams in your division and one from the other. Russellville, the only team they will not face here is Conway. They'll play Lee Summit tomorrow and then Heritage Saturday afternoon. Cyclones coming in this game 4-1 on the season, coming off a victory against Whitehall, 63-57. Rogers 1-0 on the season. They played one game. They defeated Van Buren 50-48. Game was close, but Van Buren hit a couple of free throws with a couple seconds left, and Rogers able to run out the clock, so they won that game by 2. Of course, Rogers had some success in football, and I think that's why they had canceled some of their basketball games. So this is just their second game of the season tonight as they host Russellville. Teams share a lot in common. They've had the same high school basketball coach. Of course, Russell had Marty Barnes for a couple of different stints, and then he was up here coaching Rogers. Rogers actually, I don't know, borrowed, copied our Lightning Bolt R that we use in baseball. I don't know if they would cop to that, but. And as we mentioned earlier, this is the new basketball arena they opened up in January. So it's about a year old, just under a year old. Before that, it was the old gymnasium. Russell was up here 2 years ago when they hosted it. They alternate between Rogers High School and Heritage, who hosts this thing. And Russellville won it 2 years ago. And you say, how do you win a classic? Well, you go 3-0. That's what Russellville did. And so they're hoping to do that here, but not one game at a time. Obviously, Russell's going to be the visiting team here. As we said, tomorrow they're going to play at 4:30 against Lee Summit. We will not have that game for you, but we think we might have. They might be streaming the game. If so, you go to our Facebook page tomorrow. We'll provide the link for you. We're still trying to chase that down. We're trying to do that before this game started. We will have for you the Lady Cyclone basketball game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They're in the semifinals of the Petty Jean Invitational at Morrilton. They'll be taking on Sylvan Hills. Russellville won their opening round game against Valley Springs back on Monday, and Sylvan Hills easily defeated Clarksville. What's odd about that is the Lady Cyclones are actually going to play Sylvan Hills again in the Hoops for Hunger. So on December 19th, we'll get to see them again at our place. We have who we believe are going to be the starters for Rogers. And it'd be easy to give their averages because they've only played one game. But in that first game, their leading scorer was number 24, Alonzo Portia. He actually hit a couple of threes. They like to shoot it from the outside. They didn't shoot it too well in their victory here against Van Buren. But they shot, looking at it, they shot 28 threes in that ball game. Made 7 of them. Let's hope they keep the same percentage, at least for one more game. We'll step aside as they give us the introductions for tonight's game.
Good evening, basketball fans. On behalf of Rogers Superintendent Dr. Jeff Perry and Rogers High School Principal Lisa Williams, it is our pleasure to welcome you to the third game of the 17th annual Hoopfest, presented by Hype Jackson and Associates. Game 3 features the Russellville Cyclones versus the Mounties of Rogers High School. Let's meet our starters for game 3. First for the visiting Russellville Cyclones. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 12, Bryce Beavers. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 13, Dawson Schaefer. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Caleb Carter. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 22, Luke Stump. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 23, Cameron Frazier. The Cyclones are coached by Trent Morgan. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Rogers Mounties. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 4, Soren Hoyer. At guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Grayson Cash. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 11, Rex Kraut. At guard, a 6' senior, number 24, Alonzo Porche. And at guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 25, Sky Davenport. The Mounties are coached by Lamont Frazier.
All right, Lamont Frazier, the head coach here at Rogers in his 6th season of the 6A ball club. Of course, Russell coached by Trent Morgan. He's in his 1st season at Russell, his 4th season coaching overall. He was at England for 3 years, 54-23 there. Won the 2A state championship in 2020. 4-1 here at Russellville. Beavers, Schaefer, Carter, Stump, and Frazier, the starters for Russellville. Rogers wins the tip. Grayson Cash dished it off. They tried to go inside. It was denied by Carter. Open look from the top. Missed that shot. They're going to shoot it from way out there. There's not much you can do. I mean, get in their face a little bit, but as I said, 7 for 28 in the first game. Might be okay with them shooting it from way out there. Here's Beavers, and now we have a whistle away from the basketball. Illegal screen called against the Cyclones. It's first and team's first. Porche retreating in the back court to get that in before the 5-second count. This is Davenport, little fadeaway, won't go. Cam the rebound for Russellville, and here come the Cyclones. This is Stump out on left side. He'll use a screen. I'm sorry, this is Schaefer. He's looking at the pick and roll there, but Frazier didn't go to the basket. Beavers cross-court pass to Dawson to get out of trouble there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Stump, double team, triple team. They'll swing it around. Somebody's open. It's Dawson from the corner. That one won't go. Stump keeps it alive. Carter has it. They forgot to reset the shot clock, and they do now. So Russell getting an extra couple seconds here. Nice feed underneath. Wide open to Carter. Good feed there for Cam. And Russell leads it 2-0. This is Grayson Cash. And finding Horrid underneath. Interior passing with the layup there by Rex Kraut. We're all tied at 2. Again, the extra pass. There's a drive missed by Russell. Stump again, keeping it alive. Second time he's done that. Carter open from the corner. 3 won't go. Cash starts his drive. It's the first time he's tried to shoot on the drive. He's usually looking to dish there, or has the first couple trips down. Missed that one. Schaefer, little floater in the lane, and gets the shooter's touch. Russell up 4-2 early. Whistle and a legal screen called underneath, or a foul called underneath. This will go on Rex Kraut, his first. 2 fouls called in the game. Both of them have been away from the basketball, and that's fine. That's all you want, consistency. Aiden Chronister, a 6'3" freshman coming in, and he replaces Cash. Chronister in their first game was 1 of 6 from the three-point line. This is Beavers. Russell set a screen and make the switch. Carter takes it baseline. That shot won't go. Kraut the rebound. Almost threw it into trouble. Davenport able to shield it away from Schaefer, who's looking for the cheap steal there. Baseline jumper there on the drive by Chronister is good. We're all tied at 4. They clear out for Beavers. They got him double teamed. Somebody's open, can't find him. It's Dawson over in the corner. He'll pull the trigger there. 3-pointer. Nothing but net for Dawson. He's got 5. His first 3-pointer of the game for either team. Cam hustling to get the steal. Here comes Frazier. Slowed up just enough. Drew the foul. He had a little bit out of control, so he slowed up just enough to get the shot off and drew the foul. He's going to go shoot 2. That foul is on Horrid, number 4. His first, the team's second. A couple substitutions coming in for Russell. We'll wait the first free throw from Cam Frazier. Cam 43% from the line on the season. Just 3 of 7, though. That one did everything but go through. Jaden Berry, number 15, 6'6" senior coming in the game. Places stump, and Beavers is out. In for him, Mari Ellis, number 2. Second one's good. He makes 1 of 2. It's almost a 5-second count. They got it across. I'm watching the shot clock there before it turns 25. It was barely. Danielle Cunningham, number 3, into the game. The cross-court pass was tipped out of bounds by Cam. Cunningham, a 6-foot senior point guard, or at least he's running point right now. And they've reset the shot clock, and so the official noticed it. So they're going to go over there, and I'm going to sound like a broken record all year. We're going to have issues with that, especially when we go places that aren't used to it. But Rogers in a conference where they had it last year, so they reset it to 20. The shot did not hit the rim. It wasn't a shot at all, but nothing hit the rim. So reset the shot clock, and now it's down to 16. This is Cunningham. They set a couple screens for him. Gets it over to Cash. Might have got away with the travel. At the top is Horrid. Running out of time. They got 4 seconds. It's tipped away by Frazier. 2 seconds, 1 second. They don't realize it. They do get it off in time and made the 3-pointer. Boy, it seemed like forever before that went through. I was waiting for the score or the backboard to light up. Cuts the Cyclone lead to 1. Berry outside the lane. Finds Frazier at the top, set a screen for him. Cam, nice little drive, kicks in the corner. There's Dawson Schaefer again. This one rims out. And Dawson got to follow his shot. On the follow, we got a foul called. This will be on Horrid, a push, trying to get defensive position. That shot would have went in. I wonder if they'd have counted it. That's his second, the team's third, and he will sit out. In for him, Rex Kraut. It's a foul. They should reset the shot clock. They got it at 34, and they do. Nice feed underneath off the design play. Russell missed the shot, though. Carter getting the rebound. That was well designed. Just didn't finish. That's all right. Cross-court pass to Ellis. He'll fake the 3. He'll take it baseline. Not really looking to drive. They're going to swing it around here on the right side. Ellis has it taken away by Cunningham, and a foul going to be called on Amari, his first and the team's second. Russell's not trailed in this game, but Rogers could take the lead for the first time with a bucket here. At the top is Kraut. They'll give it up to Cash. Cash has got their only 3. It was desperation beating the shot clock. Cunningham backing out near the half-court line, guarded by Ellis. They say not close enough to start the count. Coming off a screen at the top is Cash. Shot clock at 7. He traveled. Shuffled his feet. I think he was wanting to throw it inside and then realized Russell had that covered up. And doing so, shuffled his feet. Good defense by the Cyclones. Dawson Schaefer getting his first rest. Barry goes out. Stump back in for Russell and in the game for the first time. Number 0, Junior Brown, is 5'9" senior for the Cyclones. This is Brown at the top. Nice little drive. Look at that finger roll there by Caleb. Russell up by 3. And Rogers playing man-to-man. They're playing good help defense, but on that time, Caleb just too quick. Inside shot missed. There's Stump with the rebound. His third unofficially. Ellis in transition. Amari will slow it up. Brown coming off a screen there. Back to Amari. Here's the double team. That's sort of the help defense. Caleb open right side. 3-pointers. Not getting good. And Kraut had the rebound. Long pass down the floor. They're going to turn it over. If you look, any time that we drive down on the baseline, they're there. So they're playing man-to-man, but they're looking to shut down anything inside. Russell's done a pretty good job of rotating the basketball around to get some open looks. Ellis open, left side. That one down and out. Frazier with the rebound. That one won't go. There's Stump. Goes back up strong. That one won't go. Russell getting some opportunities here, and we're going to have a jump ball. This will belong to the Cyclones. Alternating possession. Substitution coming in for Rogers. Rogers had a player that was snowbirding down there at the other end. He was expecting to get a layup, and they wait on him to come back play defense. They didn't want to play 5-on-4. Brown will use the screen. Bounce pass right side. Carter inside now. Pass inside there. Stump had a shot block. Taken away by Caleb. Inside the Stump. Shot block from behind. Here's Cam. Left side 3-pointer. That one won't go. Rebound. Russellville. Carter goes back up. He's fouled hard that time by Kraut. And Russellville just dominating the boards here. Yeah, they got a couple of shots blocked, but you get 4 chances at it. I think that foul's on Kraut. That's his second. And Caleb going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 6'3" senior. 17 of 28 on the season from the line. He shoots the most free throws for the Cyclones so far on this season. Makes this first one. Kraut going to sit down there with 2 fouls as Hoyard back in for him. Shot clock is turned off here. 28 seconds flat. He hits them both. Russell, largest lead here at 5. Nearing the end of the first quarter. Brown looking to get the steal. Nice feed underneath. Russell has a chance. The last shot here if they want it. Ellis the drive. Throws that one up. It won't go. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Russell leading here by a score of 12-9. Russellville led by as many as 5. That was their largest lead. They were led by Caleb Carter with 6 points, 5 points for Dawson Schaefer, 1 point for Cam Frazier. Rogers, nobody made more than 1 basket. Grayson Cash leads them, though, because he knocked down a 3. Chronister, Kraut, and Senar each hit a bucket. Rogers will have the ball to start the second quarter as we had a jump ball, remember, on Russell's end. Coming up halftime, we'll give you the stats. We'll also tell you what's going on with the rest of this classic, also the girls' tournament. We'll have girls for you here on Cyclone Boot tomorrow, and we'll give you that little schedule there. That's coming up at the half. The far side is Davenport. He'll give it up to Porche. Almost had his pocket pick there. Porche quiet in that first quarter, but he was their leading scorer in their only game this season, a victory against Van Buren. He has it down on the block there. Backs his way in, turnaround jumper is good. Beavers in the front court for the Cyclones. There's Ellis, double team floater. That was no good. Rogers in transition, looking to take the lead. Porche takes it baseline. Nice feed inside. Got to get him out of the lane. He's been in there for at least 3 seconds, missing the shot from left side. They're stumped there with the rebound. Backdoor cut, almost there. Schaefer was cutting there. There's Caleb. Nice little move, pump fake, try to get his man up. We'll whistle foul called. And I think this might be on Cash. They're going to say it's on the floor. Grayson Cash just picked up his first. That's the 5th team foul. And Cam Frazier back in the game. And Donovan Villarreal, the 6-foot sophomore, in the game for the first time for Russellville. Cam fakes the handoff there on the corner. His shot on the drive is blocked. They've gotten a lot of blocks. I think that's 4 for their team against us here in a quarter and a couple minutes. Now we have whistle foul out on the floor. Going to even up the fouls here, get it closer. It'll be the 3rd team foul on the Cyclones. Villarreal picks up his first. And official checks the scoreboard. You know he was probably looking at the fouls there. So we got to even this up. That's Tommy Kraft on that far side. There's a jumper made by Porche. And Rogers has their first lead of the game. It's going to be short-lived. Cam Frazier got the rebound, lost it going back up, kicks it out. He's on the deck there. He's got to get up and get out. And there's a 3-pointer knocked down by Dawson Schaefer. It is short-lived, the lead for Rogers. Dawson has a couple threes made now. And Rogers just lost the basketball. Aiden Chronister just went through his hands. Dawson now with 8 points for the Cyclones. As Bryce goes by Coach Morgan. He gets the play call. At the top is Frazier. Here's Schaefer on the right side. Nothing down low there. Really packing in their defense inside. They don't want to get beat in the lane. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Also got to do something here. Beavers with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Pulls up, 15-footer, misses everything. And he drew some contact. I think he was expecting a foul call and didn't get it. That's why I think he was throwing it up, trying to get a shooting foul. That's going to apply a little pressure in the backcourt. And a steal. Beavers has it. 2-on-1 if he wants it. Leaves it for the trailer. Back out. Villarreal open from the corner. 3-pointer. Russell matching their largest lead back when it was 12-7 in the first quarter. Porche comes over. Russell doesn't make the switch. They give him a double team. Look briefly. Pulls up from 15. The lefty knocks it down. He's got 6 points all here in the second quarter. He was quiet in the first quarter. It's being pretty loud here. Beavers, double team, whistle, charge. They set up along the baseline, and that'll be the first one on Bryce and the fourth team foul. Turning the ball over. Brown will check in for Beavers. Luke Stump in the game, replacing who? Caleb Carter getting a breather. And now we have a timeout. I think Rogers called this timeout. 30-second timeout called by the Mounties.
We'd like to thank the following businesses and organizations that have made this event possible. Embassy Suites, Northwest Arkansas Community College, Anthony Phelps, American Institution, Ozark Orthopedics, Anderson Electric, and Best Sign Group.
Russell will play Lee's Summit tomorrow at 4:30 here. And then on Saturday, their last game will be at 1 o'clock as they take on Rogers Heritage. I believe in the orange division of this classic. Russell won this 2 years ago, going 3-0 when they were up here. That was back in the old gym. Backdoor cut not there. Russell knocking that one away. Faking the three is Chronister. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Chronister looking inside for Kraut, and it goes off his hands, out of bounds. It was tipped, I think, initially by Stump. Kraut couldn't hang on. Clear out for Brown, coming off a screen. Schaefer at the top of the key. This one no good. He's 2 of 3 from the three-point line. And poor Shea lost his footing a little bit, didn't lose the basketball. And Russ will just take the charge. Nice job, Cam Frazier. Taking the charge there on Sky Davenport. His first, the team's 6th. Carter checks in for the Cyclones. Well, they're all over Schaefer. Comes off a screen but not open. There's Cam. Takes it baseline. Wraparound pass wasn't there. It's poor Shea. Bounce pass ahead to Chronister. In traffic. Tipped away but picked up by Lamson. His shot from inside is good. And they're within the point. Nicholas Lamson getting that made basket in the lane. $18 seconds to shoot. Frazier looking backdoor there. Schaefer pump fake, and he has it going up. That's the 7th team foul as he got Chronister up in the air. And I don't know if it's a shooting foul or a 1-and-1. We're going to wait and see.
Team foul number 7. At the line shooting to number 13, Dawson Schaefer.
A 2-shot foul. First free throw is no good. That's his first missed free throw on the season. Jaden Berry checks in for the Cyclones, as does Ellis. Stump and Brown out for the Cyclones. Missed them both. There's Berry with the follow. That one won't go. And Dawson Schaefer has got 10 points. Russell really crashing the boards. And they're doing well with the block shots. Russell's doing fantastic on the offensive boards. Boy, it looked like Kraut got away with a walk there, hit the shot. He's got 4. He was expecting a little contact, but it didn't come. I think he pulled his pivot foot there a little bit. Carter at the top. Uses the screen, they fight through it. He takes it left side, shot up and in, count it, and he draws the foul. working hard against Alonzo Porche, and I think he just got Porche with his first. 8 points for Caleb going to the free throw line for the and one. Schaefer will sit down in the game for the first time, number 25 for the Cyclones. Wyatt Stalniker, he's 5'10 senior guard. Free throw's good. The old-fashioned three-point play gives Russellville a 4-point lead. Porche faking the three, working against Junior Brown. Crowd going there, and a whistle and a blocking foul called on Junior Brown. And that's his first, the team's fifth. Chronister back in for Rogers, replacing Porche. Yeah, get that guy out of there. He's got 6 points here in this quarter. Glad to see him on the bench. Getting a break. Davenport inbounds, long-range three by Cash. That one no good. Long rebound. Mari Ellis, and whistle, and we got the call. I think the clock didn't start. Ours started, theirs didn't. It's still stuck at 2:37. They're going to put it at 2:30. It wasn't 7 seconds. But, all right. And it still didn't start. It's stuck on 2:30. Now they started it. Jump stop in the lane, lost it. Rogers saves it in bounds, and here come the Mounties. This is Kraut, double team. He'll get it off to Cash. Back to Kraut underneath. Has it knocked away and saved in bounds. How about that? Ball knocked out of bounds. Kevin Foster, the 5'10 sophomore guard for Russell, number 4, checked in. Stole it away as he knocked it away from Rex Kraut. Russell here doing this dead ball. Couple substitutions as Beavers check back in for Russellville. Bryce will be the point guard. Foster with it on the right wing. Gets it over to Barry. Jaden. Double team. And the extra pass, are looking to make the extra pass. 15 seconds to shoot. Caleb Carter in the corner. Here comes help. Double team spin move away from it. Needs some help. 9 seconds to shoot. Beavers at the free throw line. Kevin Foster, he'll launch one left side. Nothing but net for Kevin Foster. His first point to the game, and Russellville leading by 7. And Rogers throws the basketball away. Porche coming back in for Rogers. The Cyclones' the largest lead here after that three-pointer by Foster. Russellville 3 threes in this quarter, and all by different people. Donovan's got one, Kevin's got one, and Dawson Schaefer has one. Caleb will use the screen, little pick and roll, and it gets stolen away there by the Mounties. Porche, crossover dribble in the lane, pulls up. Little 8-footer is good. He's got 8 points. Again, all here in the second quarter. Barry posting up, not there. A little pass was knocked away and fell right in the hands of Rogers. One-on-one. They give it off the backboard, and a dunk there by Porche brings the crowd, the Rogers crowd, to life. That was impressive. It wasn't really all that open, so. Foster start his drive, nothing there. Russell lost it, out of bounds. Belongs to Rogers. Rogers got the momentum on their side right now. They're within 3 after Russell had led by 7. The football players that were just below us were pretty quiet, to be honest with you. I didn't know they were there until then, so that brought them to life. Shot clock is turned off here. We'll see. It looks like they might want to play for one shot. Or they go for a 3 and tie it. This Kraut guarded by Barry. Here comes the double team. Kraut Is it up? That was almost intercepted. 10 seconds. They're going to launch one, a three. That was ill-advised. I don't think Coach Frazier wanted that. Long pass down the floor, and Russell threw it out of bounds. Good job there by Bryce. He was falling out of bounds. Really no way, nobody to throw it to. He threw it off of Davenport. Here with 2.8 seconds left. Inbounds pass comes to Frazier, and he's fouled from behind. They try to get another block shot. They got quite a bit of the arm there. And Cam's going to the free throw line. That's Aiden Cronister's second. Not have anybody in big foul trouble, but they got three different guys with 2 fouls. Good job by Russell there. Another well-designed inbounds pass that would have yielded a layup had they not fouled us. That one rims out. So they're thinking good foul because they didn't give up the 2. And I'm just really surprised that Grayson Cash launched that 3. He didn't step into it. He's kind of off balance there with 10 seconds left. And I immediately checked over to their coach, and he was not a happy camper after that. Second free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2. Little touch pass, and not a chance to get this one off. Russellville leads it here at the half, 27-23. We're going to step aside here, take a couple-minute break to get the totals for you. We'll give you the totals at halftime, also what's on tap for the boys and the girls teams. Coming up here at the half, Russellville 27, Rogers 23 at halftime. This is day 1 of the Arvest Hoopfest tournament here at Rogers Russellville in the Orange Division with Heritage and Lee Summit West. You play one team from the Blue Division. Russellville playing Rogers here tonight. The Cyclones will take on Lee Summit West out of Missouri at 4:30 tomorrow, and then on Saturday at 1 o'clock against Rogers Heritage. Now, tomorrow's game will not be on this YouTube channel. We're hoping that it is going to be streamed. If so, over on our Facebook channel or on our Facebook page, we will provide the stream key for you. Hopefully it will. We just, to be honest with you, can't get up here by 4:30 for tip-off. That's the reason. But we can get to Morrilton. And so we're going to actually be in Morrilton for the Lady Cyclone basketball game as they are in the semifinals of the Petty Jean Invitational Tournament. Lady Cyclones won on Monday against Valley Springs, 47-37. Sylvan Hills, Mercy ruled Clarksville. And so the Lady Cyclones will be taking on Sylvan Hills at 4 o'clock. Now, if the Lady Cyclones lose that game tomorrow, they're done out of that tournament. There is no third-place game. There's only a championship game, so you're only guaranteed 2 games. If they win, they'll play at 4:30 on Saturday. In the championship game, they'll play the winner of Morrilton and Bryant. Bryant defeated Bentonville West. Morrilton easily defeated Hot Springs Lakeside. So we'll have that game for you here on Cyclone Booth. And then Saturday, we don't know yet. We will be letting you know. Hopefully, the girls will be playing at 4:30. We know the boys will be playing at 1 o'clock. I'd love to see the girls make it to the championship game of that Morrilton Invitational. Always seems like that Morrilton Invitational always, in the past, has been altered by weather, and they've always had to change up. This might be the first time that they haven't had an ice storm the week of that tournament. Next week is going to be a busy week, and both teams going separate directions as it has been. I think this will be the last time they do that, though. And the boys will be going to Dumas for the Holiday Classic. The girls will be actually at Cyclone Arena. They're going to host a couple games. They're going to host Little Rock Central on Tuesday and then host Springdale on Friday. So that's your next chance to see basketball action at Cyclone Arena. Both teams will be at home on December 19th and 20th for the Hoops for Hunger Classic, a 2-day event there as replaced the Hoops for Hunger tournament. And it's before Christmas, and Lady Cyclones will be playing Sylvan Hills on that first night in Russellville, facing off against Junction City. There will be one more tournament. The boys and girls are actually going to play in it together on December 28th, 29th, and 30th, the Episcopal Christmas Tournament. They call it the Episcopal Christmas Tournament, even though it's after Christmas before New Year's. But that's a long ways away with all these games going on. Russellville here leading at the half. I'll give you the totals for the Cyclones. They were led by Dawson Schaefer in that first half at 10 points. A couple of made three-pointers. Caleb Carter with 9. 3 points each for Foster and Villarreal, and 2 points for Cam Frazier. Nobody in foul trouble for the Cyclones. Nobody with more than one foul. For Rogers, they were led by Alonzo Porche, who had 10 points all in the second quarter. 4 points for Rex Kraut, 3 points for Grayson Cash, and 2 for Chronister and Nicholas Lamson and Owen Sonar. They hit 1 3 in that first half. Russell hit 4, 3 of them in the second quarter. About 5 minutes away from the second half. Russell leading here by 4. I do want to say that they led almost the entire first half. They trailed one time by 1 point. Their biggest lead was 7, happened there in the second quarter. They lead here at 4, and we'll be back with the second half in just under 5 minutes. All right, getting ready to start the third quarter. The Cyclones will have the basketball, leading here by 4. They're led by Dawson Schaefer, once again 10 points in that first half. Caleb Carter with 9. 3 each for Foster and Villarreal, and 2 points for Cam Frazier. Rogers was led by Alonzo Porche, number 24, with 10 points. About 30 seconds away. Rogers late coming back out from halftime. Maybe a lot to talk about. Rogers will play Harrison tomorrow night, 7:30, and then conclude with Conway Saturday afternoon. Russell playing Lee Summit tomorrow at 4:30. Lee Summit West defeated Heritage easily earlier this evening. Bryce Beavers, Caleb Carter, Stump, Frazier, and Schaefer, the original starting 5, on the floor for the Cyclones to start this third quarter. Schaefer trying to look inside. It was tipped away. Had Caleb. Oh, I tell you, both teams have really done a good job of not allowing that long pass underneath. They've tipped the ball away on both sides. Gets it right back to Cam along the baseline. Double team. Somebody's open. Caleb will pump fake. Lost it going up. Porche has it. They give it ahead to Cash in transition. Cash, a shot, rolls off the iron. Cam made a bid to try to block it. His pass, outlet pass, has to be saved inbounds. Russell still trying to save it. They're going to call it over and back, even though I don't know if Russell had control of it. There, Coach Morgan's a little upset with his team. He thought they were moving a little too quickly and out of control. Rogers gave him a gift by missing that layup in transition. Cyclones can't make it pay for it. Cash pulls up 15-footer from the right side. A little flat on that shot. Luke, the rebound. Here come the Cyclones. This is Schaefer. In the corner to Bryce. Underneath the basket. Bounce pass interior to Stump. Kicks it right back out. Caleb Carter. Shot won't go, but he did draw the contact. And Caleb going to the free throw line. Rex Kraut whistled for the foul. It's his third. Caleb going to the free throw line. I'm looking at their coach to see if he's making substitution. He has not gone to his bench yet. Free throw is good. Their coach, Lamont Frazier, he played at University of Missouri, actually led them to the Elite 8 in the 93-94 NCAA tournament. He came to Rogers from Willard, Missouri. It was a popular Bluff, Missouri before that. Caleb makes them both. He's got 11. Cyclones lead it here by 6. Porche draws the double team, gets it to Davenport. Russell retreats nicely. Shot was short. It was altered there by Beavers. They get a fresh 35 as they get the offensive rebound, though. And now a push off. Two officials had the same call. They saw Davenport extend that arm. You're always going to get called when you do that. You bump a little bit. When you're out there on the point or the wing in front of everybody, it's going to happen. That's the second foul. None caught on Russellville. Expect one coming from our buddy over there on the side. Not that we're cynical or anything. Jump stop in the lane, and there's Carter. He did a good job making that basket. Did a good job of shielding that because Porche was trying to tie him up. And it looked like it was about to be a jump ball, which would have been a turnover because they're going to get the next one. So good job just keeping possession there, much less making the shot. And Caleb's got 13. Here's a three-pointer. This one rattles in there by Davenport, his first basket of the game. Russell led by 8. Now it's down to 5. Dawson Schaefer at the top, back in the corner to Caleb. Playing catch over here. Schaefer on the drive. It's up, no good, and they're going to call a charge. There it is. That's his, let's see, that's just his the first team foul. And Schaefer will check out. Ellis in for him. A couple substitutions coming in for Rogers as Kraut with 3 fouls finally out of the game. There. Playing a little risky there, keeping him in there. Ball deflected in the corner. Open is Davenport. He misses this one. Russell wants to push it up the floor. Bryce, stop and go. We'll give it off to Carter. A little touch pass. This is Ellis. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Russell clearing up the middle here. Get somebody flashing inside, but nothing open. 15 seconds. Carter. Nice feed underneath the stump. Caleb was going up. Looked like he might have had a shot there. Might have been blocked. They're going to challenge it, but he saw stump wide open. Back the other way. Little floater is in and out. They save it in bounds. It's a loose ball picked up by Davenport. Underneath now to Horyard. Horyard makes the shot. Russell's lead down to 5. Caleb calling for it. Right side. 3-pointer is no good. There with the rebound is Chronister. Davenport will bring it up. They can cut in the 5-point lead. Also got to play good defense here. Missed 3 there. Good job by Cam. He couldn't get the rebound, but he could tip it, keep it alive for his teammates. He does. There's Frazier. Cross-court pass in the corner. Ellis was open. Didn't catch it in rhythm. So much of that outside shooting is that. You got to be able to step into the pass. Nice feed underneath. What a spin move there by Luke Stump, who's got 4 points in this quarter, and Rogers wants to take a timeout. Cyclones lead at 35-28 with 4:04 left to play in the third. Caleb with 4 points here in this quarter. Luke Stump with 4 points in this quarter. Russell leading here by 7. Timeout called there by Rogers. They haven't posted it. You get 5 per game, and they took it off of Russellville, so it's either a mistake there or Russellville called that timeout. I'm going to assume Russellville did, unless it gets corrected soon. This is Sky Davenport. Not afraid to shoot it. Haven't made too much, but Horyard, a little jump stop, gets it off. Nice block there by Cam Frazier, and a whistle and a foul called on Owen Sinhar. His first, team's third.
Foul on number 33, Braxton Lindsay. His first. Team foul number 3.
What a block there by Cam. They blocked a ton of our shots, especially in that second quarter. Nice to get a little bit of payback. Just a little bit. Backdoor cut there by Caleb, not open. They're working it back and forth. Little V cut, gives it right back to Cam Frazier along the block. Nice underhanded pass there. Russell missing the shot on the inside. A lot of shots missed on the inside. No, it's not going to make Coach Morgan very happy, and we got a charge taken by Campbell. And so many times Davenport's actually been out of control like that, even though he dished the ball off there. He kept going and crashed into Caleb, who was set up nicely to take the foul. It's a 14th foul and his third. He'll check out. Dylan Lawton into the game for the first time. No, check that. And number 12 is not on the roster. We'll have to listen for it. Caleb gets it right side of the lane to Cam Frazier. Spits the double team. Split him there and get the first bucket. His first bucket of the game. He's got 4 points. Russell's lead is 9, their largest of the game. And here's Dawson Schaefer picking the pocket of Aiden Chronister. Right back to Dawson. Cam, and he's going to get a double dribble call. I thought that was going to be a foul call. So I think Coach Morgan tells all our guys to hand the ball to the official. I'm seeing that a lot tonight. Instead of passing it or just throwing it in the direction, they have walked it to officials and handed it over to them. That's pretty classy. Foul called on the Cyclones. On Dawson Schaefer, his second. The second team foul on Russellville. Corshey gets it inbounds to Chronister. Drive here by Kraut. And floater in and out. Ellis the rebound for Russellville. Okay. Here come the Cyclones. They go up by double digits with a point here. Backdoor cut there by Stump. Wasn't open. Caleb, a little bump there. They let that one go. 17 seconds to shoot. Cam Frazier from the right elbow. His pass deflected. Gets it right back. 10 seconds. In the lane, in the corner. Caleb, he's wide open. They left him open. They're lucky that one to go through, and Stump tipped it out of bounds. It'll belong to Rogers. Stump trying to keep it alive for Russellville there. They lost sight of Caleb Carter giving that open shot there. Horyard back in the game. They're going to come back in with Grayson Cash. Russell's going to counter with Bryce Beavers, and I got 6 players. They're going to figure out who's coming out. It's going to be Cam Frazier getting a breather. All right, now we're set. Beavers knocking the ball away, and Stump couldn't save it in bounds. They don't reset the shot clock. It's at 22. Russell never had possession of it. They tried a little shake and bake, and Bryce would have none of it. They get the ball inbounds to Cash over on the right side. Left side three-pointer is no good. Rebound Bryce. Russell going to spread the floor just a little bit, setting the offense up. Coming free along the right side using a screen. There is Carter. Jump stop in the lane. Shot knocked from his hand before he even got off. I guess you classify that as a blocked shot. Boy, they're good at that. They've done a lot of that tonight on us. Horyard will give it up to Aiden Chronister. Cash takes it right side of the lane. Alters his shot a little bit. The put back up, no good. Crouton missed it. Point blank range, but they're going to get it again as it was tipped out. Shooting the three, Horyard misses this one. It's tipped out. It'll be last touched by Crowd. It'll belong to the Cyclones with 42 seconds left. Here in the third quarter, Cam Frazier coming back in, and Carter will check out. Schaefer along the right side, spins away from his man. Here comes the help defense. Shot high off the glass, no good, and the charge taken. I'll tell you what, I think they slid underneath there. That's number 3 on Dawson. He's been whistled for all 3 fouls here in the third quarter. I don't think they got there in time, but you see there, right there, Bryce went over to grab the loose ball and hand it to the official. They can play for one shot. Shot clock's off. This is Grayson Cash. Has not scored since the first quarter. Knocked down to 3, a desperation before the shot clock went off. Kraut from the left elbow. His shot good. Russell will launch a half-court shot there and miss it. We've come to the end of the third quarter, though. Russellville leading here by 7. Cyclones leading it here 37-30. Caleb Carter leading the way for Russ with 13 points. Dawson Schaefer with 10. 4 points for Cam Frazier and Luke Stump. 3 each for Donovan Villarreal and Kevin Foster. Rogers led by Porsche with 10. 6 points for Rex Kraut. 3 for Davenport and Grayson Cash. And then 4 other guys with 2 points. Dawson Schaefer in some foul trouble. He picked up 3 fouls all in that quarter. But he's the only Cyclone right now in foul trouble. Rex Kraut for them has 3. It'll be Rogers basketball to start the fourth quarter. Caleb Carter did not check in time. You got to check in during that. He did not. He's going to sit at scores table. He'll check in at the first dead ball here of the fourth quarter. This is Porsche, guarded by Cam Frazier. Coming off a screen, Porsche. Right side three-pointer. Boy, it looked good when it left his hand. And good job there by Cam Frazier to shield it. Goes out of bounds. And now Caleb will check in, replacing Ellis. Buddy Tom Scott just said that Coach Morgan did tell the team to hand the ball to the official. I think it's classy. Makes us look good. I say us. I mean, I'm just a fan, but it does make our team look good. Russ will turn the ball over there. Coach Morgan not real happy with that possession there. He's letting our team know about it. Wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Left side to Davenport. At the top is Grayson Cash. Porsche. Russell made the switch. Wow, beautifully done. And Cam Frazier with the interception, one-on-one. Caleb takes it, just lays it over the front of the rim, and Caleb's got 15. But that all started because the defensive switch down on the baseline on Porsche, and the interception by Cam Frazier. Kraut misses one badly underneath with the rebound. Horyard goes back up. Kraut with the follow. He's got 8. That's their first basket of the fourth quarter. Russell leading by 7. Luke Stump going to set a screen. Doesn't take. Cam. Pass never got to him. Horyard stops and he traveled. And again, sometimes you just got to take it up strong and reverse it if you have to. Use the rim to help shield the man. He was worried about his shot getting blocked and end up traveling with the basketball. Again, tomorrow our boys will play Lee Summit West at 4:30. Our girls will be playing at 4 o'clock against Sylvan Hills at Morrilton. On Cyclone booth here on YouTube, we will have the girls' game just because we can get there in time. We can't get here. I don't want to seem like I'm playing favorites. We try to bounce it out as best we can. But also, we're told that the game tomorrow will be streamed with no play-by-play or commentary or anything. And tomorrow, we will verify that and we'll post the link on our Facebook so you can watch the boys and the girls, or whichever one you choose. Nice feed inside. Pump fake there by Stump. And when rolls off the iron, trying to keep it alive is Carter. Porsche has it. Nice little spin move. He comes in, lost it, and he knocked away by Dawson Schaefer. And I think Dawson knew he had help on the backside, but he was pretty much committed, saying, I'm going stopping the basketball, stopping Porsche and making him pass it. This is Cash in the corner. Porche went to one knee, fixing his shoe. His shoe came out off his heel. Nice little drive there by Grayson Cash, his first basket since the first quarter. That's a 5-point lead for Russellville. Caleb opening there. Nice little move there as he jumped away from a Porche who was trying to draw the charge. Now here's a steal by Cam Frazier. Can he beat him in the front court? Layup, no good. Rebound is controlled by Rogers. Pullback jumpers missed. Dawson with the rebound. Now it's back and forth. Caleb open from the corner for three. No good, and Cam Frazier gets the rebound, needs some help as he's falling out of bounds. Had to throw it. It's intercepted by the Mounties. Porche from the right elbow is good. That's his first basket since the second quarter. He had 10 in the second quarter. Hadn't scored since. He's got 12 now. The Cyclones lead is back down to 5 once again, and the Cyclones going to take a timeout. They have 3 left. But it's not easy. We build it up to 9. It gets cut down. Russellville has trailed only one time in the second quarter by a point. It was about a half minute, maybe. And Rogers 1-0 on the season. They beat Van Buren 50-48. Russellville 4-1. Russellville getting to be the road warriors. They won't play at home again until December 19th, the boys team. So they'll go from November 21st to December 19th, almost a full month before seeing the friendly confines of Cyclone Arena. Russell here leading by 5, 3 timeouts left here in the fourth quarter. Rogers with 4. Russell will inbound it in the back court there. No pressure applied. They're going to pick us up at half court. They were coming to set a screen, and Caleb wasn't ready for it. Miscommunication there. Pump fake, and he's going to draw the foul there. They're going to say on the floor. Is that Chronister? Nope, that's Grayson Cash, his second. Mari Ellis on the drive. This one rolls off the iron. Rebound. Berry trying to keep it alive, but he's going to be whistled for the foul. His first, the team's fourth. Cash giving up to Aiden Chronister. Back to Cash now at the point. On his drive, the right side. Off the glass, no good. Tip up was no good. They could have called that. Push foul by Kraut. They let it go. Russell in the front court. Caleb Carter, and he's going to be fouled by Aiden Chronister, who thinks he's straight up, but if you watch it, his hand came forward. He thinks he got a clean block. That's his third. Aiden Chronister, I'll tell you, as soon as that hand goes forward, you're going to get whistled, and Caleb going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Aiden Chronister, number 10, picks up his third. He's the son of former Cyclone player Graham Chronister. Caleb misses the first here. Junior Brown will check in, replacing Amari Ellis. Second free throw by Caleb is good. He's got 18. The Cyclones up by 6. Chronister was open and decided to back it back out. Cash will take it baseline. Stops and falling out of bounds. Just lost control of it. Threw it away. Beavers in the front court. Russell has a man advantage if they want it. Caleb all the way, and Caleb's got 20. Russell's lead is 8. Pull-up jumper there by Kraut. Little flat on that shot. Same team, guys. Got to yell that out. Junior Brown gets credit for the defensive rebound. Cyclones lead by 8. How about finally getting over that, into that double-digit lead? All knocked away. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hand it off to Beavers. 10 seconds to shoot. Take it right side. It's it over Dawson Schaefer. Caught it awkwardly, but still knocks down the 3. His third 3 of the game, and Russellville leads it here by 11. Cash short-lived on the double digit as he knocks down the little 15-footer from the left side, and Rogers takes a 30-second timeout. Caleb Carter with 20. His career high actually came earlier this year against Shiloh Christian when he had 26. Dawson Schaefer has 13 points tonight, 3 threes. And I talked about earlier about catching it in rhythm, stepping into the pass. He didn't. It didn't matter for Dawson. He had to reach out over to his right to catch that. Still knocked it down. Both teams with 3 timeouts left here. They're backcourt a little bit. Russell does get it passed across the line before the 10-second violation. Ate up a little bit of time. We got 18 seconds to shoot here. Dawson Schaefer, bounce pass inside, nobody home. Here comes Rogers. There's Davenport. The one always looks like he's out of control. He wasn't on that one. Got the layup. Russell's lead's down to 7. Gets across the timeline there. Inside now, bounce pass underneath the Berry. Lost it. He was juggling it. They wanted to walk. A fish underneath saying, hey, he was juggling, didn't have control. Junior Brown, left side three-pointer. Raises the iron, rebound. Rogers comes away with it. Here come the Mountings. 2 minutes left. Russell trying to hang on to this lead. Lead is down to 7. And Davenport dribbled it off his foot, but picked up there by Porche. 22 seconds to shoot. Alonzo Porche here. The free throw line, high arching shot, no good. Good position there by Jaden Berry to get the defensive board. Had to battle Livingston for that one. Giving him one shot there. Caleb across the timeline, hands it off to Junior Brown. The next foul called on Rogers will put us at the line, shoot the 1-1. Bounce pass inside, underneath, right back. Maybe one too many passes. Whistle foul. We're going to get a call on Dawson Schaefer. Okay, said number 10. There is no number 10. Okay, they get on Caleb. 5th team foul on the Cyclones. Couple substitutions. Cam Frazier back in for Russellville. This is Sky Davenport in the front court. Setting a screen for him. Air ball. The follow is good there by Rex Kraut. He's in double figures with 10 points, and the lead is down to 5. Thought they could have gotten a foul in the pick play there, and Russell just threw it away. Oh, I thought he tipped it towards the goal. He tipped it out of bounds. Russell was very fortunate there. Minute 1 left. Shot clock at 35. They're resetting it here. They're putting it at 27. Russell beating the press this time. Bryce Beavers in the corner. Cross-court pass is intercepted. 4 yard in the front court. Leaves it for Davenport. Might have got away with a travel there. Dumps it underneath, and a layup is good there by Kraut. It's a 3-point ball game. Russell led by 11, and it's down to 3 as they're on an 8-0 run here. Schaefer in the front court to Cam Frazier. Cross-court pass over to Beavers. There's a 8-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock, and Coach Morgan, to avoid a 5-second count he thought might be coming, he's going to call a timeout. Russell still with 2 more after this. 27 seconds left to go in the game, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Rogers not having to foul yet, especially with the 8-second difference. So if Russell could get a bucket here or draw a foul, it'd be huge. Two timeouts left for the Cyclones, 3 for Rogers. As a look up, they turned the clock off during timeouts to count down the timeouts, so it's actually 28.1 seconds left in the game, but 19 seconds on the shot clock. It doesn't matter. Russell just needs something productive here. A shot going in or a foul. Get it out front to Dawson Schaefer. Here's Caleb Carter. His pass deflected, and Porche has it to 2-on-1. And it intercepted. He tried to slow up, give an underhanded pass, and it was deflected and intercepted by Caleb, trailing the play. He's going to be fouled. And Caleb's going to shoot 1-and-1. That foul's on Aiden Chronister. Caleb never given up on that play. It looked like when he passed, it looked like his hand was hit. It looked like he was fouled in the front court. That's why the ball didn't go anywhere. They didn't call that. Caleb didn't sit and feel sorry for himself or upset that they missed the call. He trailed the play, and he's going to go shoot the 1-and-1 here. .9 seconds left. Their fans coming alive and missed the shot. They get the rebound. Russell didn't have anybody back. Just playing defense here. Davenport in the front court. They're trying to set a screen to get him open. He's caught without nowhere to go. Ball was tipped, picked up by Porche, and Porche's three-pointer is good. And with 1 second, Russell's going to heave it the length of the floor. No good. We're going to overtime. Porche knocking down the 3. You got 15 points. And we're going to a 5th period. Goodness gracious. Russellville outscored 17-10 in that quarter. And what's bad about that is at one point they led by 11. And then Rogers closed regulation on an 11-0 run. Now both teams will get an extra timeout. We'll jump center, get 4 minutes in the overtime period. So Russell will have 3 timeouts as Rogers will have 4. Russell still in the 1-and-1. Cyclones got to foul 2 more times before Rogers will be on the 1-and-1. The Frazier, Schaefer, Stump, Beavers, and Carter to start the overtime period for the Cyclones. And Cam getting the tip here. And the better crowd on that one. Russell, kind of their own worst enemy. They've had some turnovers. Did have some things not go their way, but missed a couple free throws. Maybe some lazy passes there. There's Cam Frazier, cross court over to Beavers. 15 seconds to shoot. Russellville stepped out of bounds. Caleb was trying to save it in bounds. It was going to go over to Rogers anyway. And Russellville is just ice cold. And not really what I mean shooting, just ice cold on offensive end. They're turning the ball over, missing a couple shots. They got to have something good happen. Maybe a transition layup. That'll get us going. Porche, along left side, baseline jumper. No good. The follow is no good. Cam rips away the defensive rebound. So that'll be enough of that. Bryce Beavers in the front court for the Cyclones. 22 seconds to shoot. Cam in the corner. Beavers doesn't look to shoot here. Trapped in the corner. Bounce pass underneath. Trying to go to Frazier. Ball never got to him. And we'll get a what? I don't know. Rogers player fell out of bounds. Are they going to say Russell touched it while it was out of bounds? I don't know the call on that one. Nobody scored yet here in the overtime period. Underneath here to Kraut, and count the basket, and they drew the foul. It's just the second time that they have taken the lead. Kraft calls the foul on Russellville, and that'll be the 16th foul. That's on Berry, his second. Kraut to the line. The free throw is good. They have a 3-point lead, their largest lead. Russell's just gone stagnant all of a sudden on offense. Here's Ellis. His three-pointer won't go. There's Cam with the follow. That'll get it going. Cam's got 6. Stop and go there by Davenport. Gives it off to Rex Kraut for the layup. Back up by 3, Rogers. Caleb all the way, and a blocking foul called. They get the right call this time, and Caleb's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's the 4th foul on Kraut. We've had some slippages down on the other side they're trying to take care of, and now underneath with the bodies hitting the floor. They're taking care of some sweat on the floor. The football players are back now. They came back as the game's getting closer, and now they're on the front row. It actually, in the third quarter, moved behind us. Caleb shooting 2 here. Free throw's no good. Caleb's missed his last 2. He was perfect through 3 quarters, perfect 5 of 5, but he's now 1 of his last 3. I'm sorry, 1 of his last 4. Missed that one. That's unlike Caleb. Russellville trailing by 3. They need a defensive stop here. And now timeout called by Coach Frazier of Rogers. Russellville got to do something here. If they don't, they're going to feel like they let this one slip away. They led by 11 in the 4th quarter. I only see it go here to overtime. And Caleb leading the way for Russellville with 20 points, 13 for Dawson Schaefer, 6 for Cam Frazier. Rogers led by Kraut now with 17, who's relatively quiet through 3 quarters, but Porche with 15. That's their 2 players in double figures. Both teams with 3 timeouts, as this one was called by Lamont Frazier of Rogers. 26 seconds on the shot clock, 2:13 left here in the overtime period. The only other time Rogers led was by 1 point in the second quarter, less than a minute. Until here in the overtime. They tied it with 2 seconds left. A three-pointer made by Alonzo Porche, his only three of this ball game. The next foul called on Russell will put them in the 1-and-1. This is Porche, the one that hit that three-pointer to send us here. 14 seconds to shoot. 9 seconds. You got to do something here. Chronister, he traveled. A late call, but the right call. I don't know, even if he didn't walk, he was going to dish it back out, and there was 3 seconds on the shot clock. This is Carter in the front court. There's Dawson in the corner. They're going to double team him. Cam, nice feed underneath to Luke Stump. Finding the open man. Luke's got 6 with the assist there from Cam. Dawson was double teamed, somehow got it to Cam, and he found Stump underneath the basket. 21 seconds on the shot clock for Rogers. They're going to go to Kraut just inside the three-point line. Looking back door, nothing there. Here's Chronister. Tried to feed it, cross-court pass, picked up by Porche. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Dawson gets it away from Kraut. Pass ahead to Caleb. And he's going to have it stolen away by Porche. Russell fans want a foul, not going to get it there. So we got the shot clock. We have a timeout called by Rogers as Porche was over there. Caught. Russellville looked to be in transition. It was one-on-one. They had a trailer or two coming. This is 60-second timeout called by Rogers. They have 2 left. Russell has 3 left. That's the only thing that kills you is a three-pointer here. You'd love to have a defensive stop, but if they make a 2, it's still one possession game. All right, so 28 seconds on the shot clock. 50.6 seconds left to go in the game. Rogers calling that timeout from where Porche was trapped, so they're going to inbound it from there in the corner. Frazier is pointing. He's wanting the safety valve. Horyard out there. This is Chronister. Give it off to Porche. Looking inside now to Kraut. 14 seconds to shoot. It's Davenport, step back three-pointer. Missed. Rebound, Rogers. And now Russell's going to have to foul because they don't have to stop the clock. They're going to foul Porche. And that's Cam Frazier, and it'll be a 1-and-1. That's the good news. Well, we got what we wanted. They missed a shot, but they got the long rebound. With 21.6 seconds, that's number 1 on Cam. But he had to foul there. And Porche going to the free throw line, shoot the 1-and-1. Only thing you can't do is can't give up an offensive rebound. It's the first. It's still a one-possession game, no matter if he makes it or misses it. Russ, we'll see if they want to go down, hit a quick 2 and call timeout, or they line up for the 3. Hits this one. It's a 3-point game. Ellis in the front court. Almost threw it away. It was corralled by Russellville. Caleb Carter hits the jumper, and Russell calling timeout here with 11.1 seconds left. So got the quick two there as Caleb with 22 points. Russell still has two more. I believe, yeah, they got two more. So now they're talking about, do you foul immediately? I mean, you like to always try to make them get it across the timeline, but if they eat up 9 seconds, that's close to being the ball game. So maybe get the steal once they get it in bounds, you foul. Maybe. Cyclones need something good to happen. How about Rogers throwing it away? That'd be perfect. Russell will play Lee Summit West tomorrow here at 4:30. The girls will be at Morrilton Invitational at 4 o'clock. We'll have the girls for you here on our YouTube channel. We'll let you know about the stream for the boys. We'll put it on our Facebook page so you can watch them also. Run the floor. They get it in bounds to Porche, and he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Don't really want to foul him, but you don't have a choice once they get it in bounds to him. Only ran off 2 seconds, 9.1 left, and Porche is going to the line again to shoot the 1-and-1. He made the first two relatively easily, and that was their first 2 free throws of the game. They didn't shoot any through 4 quarters. Russell didn't commit very many fouls. Hits the first one. Well, if he makes this one, you got to go for 3. I think there's 9.1 seconds left. Russell still has 2 timeouts. And he missed it. Russell doesn't have to go for a 3. On down the floor, here's Ellis. He'll take it baseline, kicks it out. Cam Frazier in the lane. That one won't go. Out to Ellis. Doesn't get the shot off in time. The Cyclones lose it here in overtime by a score of 55-53. This is going to be tough for the Cyclones to stomach this one because they felt like they got to feel like they just gave this one away, or not really gave it away, but had it, I should say, had it slip from their fingers. They led in the fourth quarter by 11 and lose here in overtime. Give us just a moment. We're going to do some totaling for you and then give you the final stats. Being the last game of the day, we might not get to talk to Coach because they may be helping push us out the door. All right, Cyclones lose this one by a score of 55-53 in overtime. Tough one. Russell was led by Caleb Carter with 22 points in the ballgame. Dawson Schaefer with 13. 6 points each for Luke Stump and Cam Frazier. 3 points for Donovan Villarreal and Kevin Foster. Rogers had 2 players in double figures. Alonzo Porche led the way with 18 points and 17 for Rex Kraut. Rogers improves to 2-0 on the season. That's just their second game. Russellville falls to 4-2 on the season. The Cyclones' next ball game will be right here. They got 3 games here at Rogers High School as part of this Classic. And they will play Lee Summit West out of Missouri tomorrow at 4:30. Again, if you check our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth Facebook page, we will, if they have a stream going, we'll put the link there so you can watch the ball game. We'll be over at Morrilton as the Lady Cyclones are going to be in the semifinals of the Morrilton Invitational, taking on Sylvan Hills. Saturday, well, we hope to be covering both the boys and girls, or at least have a link to both boys and girls. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But boys lose a tough one here tonight by a score of 55-53 in overtime. This has been Cyclone Basketball. Thanks for joining us.